If you've got a large scene with lots of different objects, this is a tip that will massively reduce your render times. So here's my relatively large scene. The objects are still relatively low poly, but because there's lots of them in the scene, it can take a little while to render. This scene is taken from my environment course, which I've just updated for Blender 5. It's beginner friendly, on sale now for $16, and it shows you how to build this entire game-ready scene. Plus, you can use it as an asset pack to create endless variations. Discount link is in the description. Now, if I press F12 to render, and I'll speed this footage up, but you'll see that it takes a long time to update images, update meshes at the beginning of the render. And this is before it even starts doing the sampling bit. So only now after 56 seconds are we starting to actually render out the image, it feels like. And the whole image took 1 minute 20 seconds. There is a bit of compositing on here as well. Now the way to speed this up, the next time I render, if we go across to the render properties just here and scroll all the way down to performance, there's a section here called final render, and there's this box just here. If you tick that, the next time you render, it will keep all that detail about the meshes and textures in memory. So if I render now, I'll press F12, notice it's jumped straight to the samples, and it's managed to render within 11 seconds. So that is a huge time saving to tick this persistent data, and it works particularly well if you've got large scenes like this. So this is great for animations where you've got lots of frames that you need to render out. The first one is always going to take time, but the subsequent frames are much faster. And this also works to keep things in memory if you're moving around objects, playing with the lighting or the background. It will still keep that data and your renders will still be faster. So a nice simple tip there. Again, link in the description to my environment course where you can learn all this type of stuff and build a wonderful asset pack. If you've got any questions, then do comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.